नमस्कार। यत्र शुचिता च स्वच्छतां तत्र तिष्ठस्य आरोग्यम वैभवम च सुखम। जहाँ स्वच्छता और पवित्रता होती है वहाँ आरोग्य, वैभव और सुख का वास होता है। 2 अक्टूबर 2014 को माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने स्वच्छ भारत अभियान का प्रारंभ किया और राष्ट्र को स्वच्छता का मूल मंत्र दिया। इसी अभियान की एक महत्वपूर्ण कड़ी है कायाकल्प, जिसकी शुरुआत हुई 15 मई 2015 को। Under Kayakalp, health facilities undergo 3 levels of objective assessment, that is internal assessment, peer assessment and external assessments, and the facilities showing exemplary performance in terms of cleanliness, infection control and biomedical waste management are awarded annually. आज हम सब एकत्र हुए हैं नमन करने को उन स्वच्छता प्रहरियों को जिनके अथक प्रयासों से हमारी स्वास्थ्य संस्थाओं की तस्वीर बदल रही है और जनमानस का उन पर विश्वास बढ़ रहा है। कायाकल्प के इस स्वच्छता पर्व पर स्वास्थ्य एवं परिवार कल्याण मंत्रालय की ओर से मैं आप सबका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट मैडम वंदना गुरनानी, Additional Secretary and Mission Director NHM, to give the welcome address and provide an overview of Kayakalp. Over to you, madam.
Thank you. Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Harshvardhan ji, Honorable Minister of State, Shri Ashwini Kumar Chaubey ji, my colleagues in the ministry, Joint Secretary Vikas Sheel, Nilambu Sharan, Gayatri Mishra, our NHSRC team, our state teams who have joined us from all over the country, the winning teams from the facilities, all the health workers present there. I believe there are 400 teams which have joined us from across the country. At the outset, I'd like to extend a very, very warm welcome to all of you for this very important program, the Kayakalp program, which we have been now doing every year since 2015, sir. So just by way of a background, I think COVID pandemic has really brought to fore the importance of public health facilities. We have seen through this entire COVID response how it were the public health facilities and the public health personnel in the field, right down to the last mile, from the national level to the state level and to the ASHAs at the ground, who have been the torchbearers of the entire public health work during this COVID response. So Kayakalp was started as an effort to rejuvenate the public health facilities as well as to restore and improve the trust and faith that people have in the public health system. And the theme around which this program was started was Swachhata, and as was mentioned in the introduction, completely in line with the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister of Swachh Bharat. So this program was started in the National Health Mission in May 2015, and the main objective was to improve upkeep, hygiene and sanitation, infection control practices, waste management and other support services in public health facilities. In the first year, it was rolled out only in the central government institutions under the ministry and the district hospitals at the state level. But from then on, sir, it has expanded exponentially. Though we began with 716 hospitals which participated in the assessment in the first year, over the years, a huge number of facilities have participated, sir. Just for this year data, the 19-20 data, if I would like to mention that, sir, 34,000 public health facilities have competed in this entire effort. And out of these 34,000, 7,615 facilities have achieved the Kayakalp score of more than 70% and who will be getting a commendation. This is a huge quantum jump from the facilities which were even taken up last year, that is in 2018-19, which were 4,829. So there has been an impressive increase of 57%. And sir, I'm also happy to report that the kind of criteria that are taken up in Kayakalp also included sections which have helped us in COVID response. It includes sections on personal protective equipment, personal protective practices, spill management, isolation and barrier nursing, infection control program, laundry management, waste management, etc. And all the corona warriors, whether working in a district hospital or in a primary health center, had already undergone the trainings and demonstrations since 2015 in Kayakalp. And it was this grounding and the groundwork that had been done which has also helped them to make sure that we are able to deliver quality services in public health institutions, especially during the times of COVID. Sir, I'm also happy to report that this initiative has been recognized globally, sir. It was specially mentioned in the 72nd World Health Assembly at Geneva, where its contribution was appreciated, especially for improving WASH indicators in India. Similarly, sir, this was also appreciated in the Joint Monitoring Program report, which is a global publication on water supply and sanitation published by WHO and UNICEF in the year 2019. So this has also received global acclaim, sir. Within the Government of India, sir, other ministries have also started recognizing this initiative. And in September 2019, the Ministry of Jal Shakti had felicitated the 3 best primary health centers for achieving the highest score under Kayakalp on the occasion of Swachh Mahotsav. I'd also like to mention, sir, that from 2018-19, we have made an attempt to make it more citizen-centric. Therefore, among the criteria which are being used to evaluate these facilities, apart from hygiene, sanitation, upkeep, waste management, etc., we are also taking citizen feedback through Mera Aspatal. So what has been the experience of the citizens when they visited the facilities, that is being collected, and 15% weightage in the scoring is now being given to the citizen feedback under Mera Aspatal from the year 2018-19. This year, sir, 94 public health facilities are being recognized today for their exemplary performance in meeting the objectives of Kayakalp, and this includes 12 central government institutions, 46 district hospitals, 36 subdivisional hospitals and community health centers. And in addition, there are several more district hospitals, that is 326 district hospitals, 1741 SDH and CHCs, and even 710 PHCs, which have been included this year in terms of the commendation awards. So as far as the health and wellness centers are concerned, which is the flagship program of the government, they are also now covered under the Kayakalp program, and in this year itself, 374 health and wellness centers have become Kayakalp recognized health and wellness centers in the first year itself. So moving forward, as we go ahead in the coming year, sir, for 2021, sir, as you would appreciate, sir, given the COVID pandemic, it was very difficult to make physical assessments, and therefore for 2021, sir, we have also piloted virtual assessments of these facilities through the National Health Mission, and this is also currently going on, and the awards will be announced next year. I'd also like to mention, sir, that along with our initiatives at the center, state governments have also started taking their own initiatives in terms of proceeding with these similar awards. I'm happy to inform that the state of Haryana has already declared the Kayakalp Awards at their level for the year 2021. So this is the kind of support this initiative is getting from various states all across the country, sir. Sir, I would today request the states through you that since Health and Wellness Center is a newer initiative and the Kayakalp certification and recognition for these facilities has just started, they must ensure that this is immediately picked up, because we need to make sure that when we are providing these services close to the community, we also ensure that it is done in a very clean as well as an aesthetic environment, so that it fits in with the overall vision of preventive and promotive health that has been set for these health and wellness centers. So with this, sir, I'd like to thank you so much for your guidance and overall supervision for these initiatives taken up by the states, and we look forward to receiving your further guidance in all these initiatives. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam, for sharing the overview and the journey of Kayakalp. Your vision and guidance have been instrumental in making Kayakalp a huge success. अब मैं आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगा माननीय स्वास्थ्य राज्य मंत्री श्री अश्विनी कुमार चौबे जी को और आग्रह करूंगा कि वो अपना आशीर्वाद, स्नेह और मार्गदर्शन प्रदान करें।
आज के इस कायाकल्प कार्यक्रम में उपस्थित भारत सरकार के केंद्रीय स्वास्थ्य मंत्री, लोकप्रिय स्वास्थ्य मंत्री माननीय डॉक्टर हर्षवर्धन जी, साथ ही एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी श्रीमती वंदना गुरनानी जी और उपस्थित सभी हमारे पदाधिकारीगण, केंद्र सरकार के सभी वरिष्ठ पदाधिकारीगण और साथ ही हमारे आरती जी जो यहाँ जुड़ी हुए, आरती आहूजा, सुनील कुमार जी, ये सभी, राजेश भूषण जी भी, सब लोग जुड़े हुए ऑनलाइन और देश भर के अन्य संस्थाएं भी उससे जुड़ी हुई हैं। आप सभी जानते हैं कि आज कायाकल्प का मतलब ये है कि पूरा परिवर्तन करना, पूरा जो स्थिति है उससे दूसरी स्थिति पैदा करना। इस भर में विगत 2014-15 से हम ये कह सकते हैं कि इस कायाकल्प का जो कार्यक्रम लगातार चल रहा है दुनिया भर में, इसकी सराहना भारत के अंदर जो कायाकल्प के माध्यम से काम हो रहे हैं, काफी अच्छा काम हुआ है। आज हम जानते हैं कि स्वामी विवेकानंद का जन्म जयंती है और इस अवसर पर जो राष्ट्रीय युवा दिवस के रूप में हम मनाते रहे हैं और आज यह कार्यक्रम भी इस अवसर पर आयोजित है। तो सबसे पहले मैं स्वामी विवेकानंद के चरणों में कोटि कोटि प्रणाम निवेदन करते हुए आप सब लोगों को इस मौके पर सभी को जो संबोधित करने का गौरव प्रदान हुआ है वह सचमुच में बहुत ही हमारे लिए स्मरणीय। हम जानते हैं आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत के रूप में और समृद्ध भारत, स्वस्थ भारत, यह जो कल्पना है प्रधानमंत्री जी का, उसके लिए जरूरी है कि स्वच्छ भारत का निर्माण, और इसमें हमारे आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी द्वारा जो उठाए गए महत्वपूर्ण कदम है, सचमुच में वो निर्णायक साबित हो रहे हैं। चाहे देश भर में पर्याप्त कायम करना, शौचालय बनाना, ये सारे काम, और अस्पतालों में खास करके स्वास्थ्य विभाग में कैसे सुधार हो, इसकी जो चिंता की गई है वो हम सब लोगों के लिए अनुकरणीय। स्वच्छ भारत को लेकर माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के आह्वान पर स्वास्थ्य एवं परिवार कल्याण मंत्रालय द्वारा जो ये पहल कायाकल्प का किया गया है, ये सचमुच में एक श्रेष्ठ कार्य है। कायाकल्प नाम है मूलभूत परिवर्तन का, जैसा मैंने पहले कहा मैंने कि हमारी स्वास्थ्य संस्थाओं का जो पुनरुत्थान हो, फिर से हम उसको कैसे उसका पुनर्जागरण कर सकते हैं, उत्थान कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए स्वच्छ संस्थाओं में हम उसको कैसे परिवर्तित कर सकते हैं ताकि स्वास्थ्य तंत्र में जनमानस के विश्वास और निष्ठा को पुनः कायम किया जा सके। कायाकल्प योजना सिर्फ साफ सफाई तक ही सीमित नहीं है, बल्कि इसमें सम्मिलित है बायोमेडिकल जो वेस्ट है उसका प्रबंधन हो, जो संक्रमण और स्वच्छता उसको प्रोत्साहित किया जाए। कायाकल्प का उद्देश्य जो नियमित मूल्यांकन करने का, नियमित रेगुलर असेसमेंट और साथ ही सहकर्मी मूल्यांकन, विशेष करके पीयर असेसमेंट के माध्यम से हमने स्वच्छता एवं संक्रमण नियंत्रण से संबंधित नवाचारों और अनुकरणीय प्रथाओं को और भी बेहतर और सुदृढ़ बनाने का काम हम लोगों ने पिछले वर्षों से लगातार हम कर रहे हैं। आप सबको ये मालूम है कि कायाकल्प के अंतर्गत जो इको फ्रेंडली प्रयास होते रहे उसको प्रोत्साहित करना हम सब लोगों के लिए बहुत ही आवश्यक है। जैसे हर्बल गार्डन का विकास, रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग द्वारा जल का संरक्षण और एनर्जी इफिशिएंट एलईडी बल्ब, इसका प्रयोग, ये सारे जो इको फ्रेंडली हम लोगों ने प्रयास किया है कायाकल्प में, इसको भी हम लोगों ने जोड़ा है। 2015-16 में सिर्फ 716 जिला अस्पतालों में ये शुरू हुई यात्रा आज 19-20 तक लगभग 34,000 से अधिक संस्थान से जुड़े हैं। पुरस्कृत संस्थाओं की संख्या जहां पहले 97 थी, 97, मुझे बताया गया कि ये बढ़कर 7,459 हो गया। ये हम सब लोगों के लिए बड़ा ही सुखद बात है, सुखद संजोग है। कायाकल्प ने अस्पतालों के बीच जहां उत्साह और स्वस्थ प्रतिस्पर्धा की भावना पैदा किया है, एक कंपटीशन की भावना से लोग अपने अपने अस्पतालों में कायाकल्प का एक अच्छा काम लोगों ने शुरू किया है। कायाकल्प के अस्पतालों में गर्व और स्वामित्व की भावना का भी संचार हुआ है और स्थानीय नेताओं, समुदायों, गैर सरकारी संगठनों और ग्राम एवं नगर पंचायतों में स्थानीय निकायों और निजी क्षेत्र के अस्पतालों ने भी इसमें बढ़ चढ़ कर भाग लिया है। मैं बेंचमार्क स्कोर प्राप्त करने वाली जो स्वास्थ्य संस्थान की संख्या में जो निरंतर वृद्धि को देखकर अत्यंत प्रसन्न हूँ और मुझे आशा ही नहीं अपितु पूर्ण विश्वास है कि 2022 में जब हम भारत की आज़ादी के 75वें साल मनाएंगे, उस अवसर पर जो नव भारत का स्वागत करेंगे, हमारे सभी स्वास्थ्य संस्थान लगभग 70% से बेंचमार्क स्कोर को प्राप्त कर लेंगे, ऐसा हमारा लक्ष्य है। कायाकल्प योजना अपने अद्वितीय उदाहरण के रूप में पेश किया गया है, क्योंकि इसमें विभिन्न सार्वजनिक और निजी हितधारकों के साथ साथ अन्य मंत्रालयों के साथ भी सहयोग के नए आयाम भी खोल दिए गए। ये अच्छी बात है कि हमने नए मंत्रालयों को भी इसमें जोड़ने का काम किया है। कायाकल्प पहल के परिणामों से प्रोत्साहित होकर स्वास्थ्य मंत्रालय ने जहां पेयजल और स्वच्छता मंत्रालय के माध्यम से उनके सहयोग से स्वच्छ, स्वास्थ्य और सर्वत्र जो SSS कार्यक्रम शुरू किया, जिसके तहत ODF ब्लॉकों में स्थित सामुदायिक स्वास्थ्य केंद्रों CSCs को NHM के तहत प्रति CSC एक मुश्त 10 लाख रुपए का अनुदान भी प्रदान किया जाता है और साथ ही ताकि ये कायाकल्प मानदंडों के अनुरूप हो सके और इसके साथ साथ PSC के फील्ड अधिकारियों ने ODF स्थिति प्राप्त करने में ग्राम पंचायतों का काफी सहयोग किया है। इससे गांव की स्थिति को भी हमने बदला है, उसमें काफी सुधार हुए हैं। तो जहां अस्पतालों को हम अच्छा बना रहे हैं, वहीं ग्राम पंचायत के माध्यम से, शहरी पंचायत के माध्यम से हम उन निकायों के का सहयोग करके और वहां भी हम स्वास्थ्य स्वच्छता को आगे बढ़ाने में कामयाब हो रहे हैं। कायाकल्प योजना की सफलता की कहानियां केवल भारत तक ही सीमित नहीं है। जहां तक 2020 से 28 मई 19 को आयोजित 72वीं वर्ल्ड हेल्थ असेंबली के दौरान अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर इसकी प्रशंसा की गई और जिसमें स्वास्थ्य सुविधाओं के संकल्प में वास को, हाथ धोने को सदस्य देशों द्वारा अनुमोदित भी किया गया। WHO, यूनिसेफ और JMP द्वारा प्रकाशित ग्लोबल बेसलाइन रिपोर्ट जो 2019 में कायाकल्प की सफलता को मान्यता दी गई है, रिपोर्ट ने वास इंडिकेटर में सुधार में कायाकल्प के योगदान को स्वीकार किया है। कायाकल्प के माध्यम से जहां स्वच्छता के किए गए निवेश को सुखद परिणाम हमें कोविड के कालखंड में देखने को मिला। इस महामारी में जो यह प्रबंधन जो दिखाई पड़ा है जगह जगह अस्पतालों में, निश्चित रूप से इस कायाकल्प का बहुत बड़ा योगदान रहा है। इस योजना का स्वच्छता और संक्रमण नियंत्रण दैनिक दिनचर्या का हिस्सा बनते चले गए और जिससे रोगियों और स्वास्थ्य कर्मियों में संक्रमण के फैलने से रोकने में उनकी सुरक्षा की मदद हमें मिली। और सचमुच में जितने भी सभी अस्पताल एवं स्वच्छता केंद्र है, स्वास्थ्य केंद्र आदि, वो बधाई के पात्र हैं और वो निश्चित रूप से प्रशंसनीय हैं, जो इस प्रकार से लगातार अपने अस्पतालों में अच्छा प्रबंधन करके और स्वास्थ्य प्रबंधन स्वच्छता को अग्रणी भूमिका अदा करके वो आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। इससे वहाँ संक्रमण भी दूर हो रहा है। हम सभी स्वच्छता प्रहरियों को, जो स्वच्छता प्रहरी है, उन सबको नमन करते हैं जो अपने जान की बाजी लगा करके भी कोविड के कालखंड में और हर तरह से ऐसे मरीजों का सेवा करना और स्वच्छता का विशेष ध्यान देना, ये जो प्रयास अस्पतालों में हो रहे हैं, सचमुच में उसकी तस्वीर अस्पतालों की बदलती जा रही है। और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मेरी यह कामना भी है और मेरी हार्दिक शुभकामना उन नायकों के प्रति है जो इसके कमांडर हैं और उनकी टीमों को, जो पूरी टीम अस्पतालों की, जो स्वास्थ्य संस्थान में स्वच्छ वातावरण निर्माण करने में अहम भूमिका अदा कर रहे हैं। ऐसे उच्च गुणवत्तापूर्ण सुविधाएं प्रदान किए जा रहे हैं और ये संस्थान स्वच्छता के तीर्थ स्थल के रूप में परिणत हो रहा है। ये सुखद है। इसलिए सफलता के अनुकरण बाकी स्वास्थ्य संस्थानों को भी करते रहना चाहिए। आज कायाकल्प जन का गुणवत्ता का एक महाअभियान बन गया। इस महाअभियान को आगे बढ़ाने की आवश्यकता है और जहां प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी ने आत्मनिर्भर भारत का जो संकल्प लिया है, उसमें स्वच्छता का बहुत बड़ा योगदान है और इसलिए हमें आत्मनिर्भर भारत बनाने में एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत, स्वस्थ भारत, समृद्ध भारत, शक्तिशाली भारत के रूप में अगर हमें भारत को आगे बढ़ाना है तो स्वच्छता के बिना ये भारत आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता। तो आज के इस अवसर पर स्वच्छता से गुणवत्ता का ये सफर निरंतर चलता रहेगा और असंख्य गौरव गाथाएं भी हमें गढ़ते रहेंगे, इसमें कहीं दो मत नहीं। मैं इन्हीं शुभकामनाओं के साथ आज इस कायाकल्प के कार्यक्रम की बधाई देता हूं और सभी ऐसी संस्थाओं को जिन्होंने अपनी प्रतिभागिता में अपनी एक अच्छी उच्च कोटि का कहा जाए उनको गुणवत्ता में स्थान प्राप्त हुआ है, उसके लिए ढेर सारी बधाइयां हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार। जय हिंद।
माननीय मंत्री जी, आपके स्नेह, आशीष और आशीर्वाद के लिए हार्दिक धन्यवाद, साधुवाद। हमें पूर्ण विश्वास है कि आपके कुशल नेतृत्व के में हम कायाकल्प के माध्यम से स्वच्छता के नए अध्याय जोड़ते रहेंगे और स्वच्छता को एक मूल मंत्र रूप में स्थापित करने में कामयाब होंगे। नाउ आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑनरेबल यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ हेल्थ एंड फैमिली वेलफेयर डॉक्टर हर्षवर्धन जी टू इनॉग्रेट टुडेज कायाकल्प अवार्ड फैसिलिटेशन फंक्शन बाय Thank you very much, sir. Although Kayakalp is an award scheme, but everyone is winner in Kayakalp. There is no loser in Kayakalp, be it the health facility, be it the staff, be it the patient, be the visitor, be the community. Everybody gets benefited from the efforts taken under Kayakalp regarding Swachhata, infection control, and biomedical waste management. And COVID is an exact example which shows the results of the investment made under Kayakalp. So let us meet the winners of Kayakalp Awards for the year 2019-20. We will start with winners from states and UT in alphabetical order. We'll start with Andhra Pradesh, and in the district hospital category, the winner is District Hospital Vizianagaram. I would request, although this is a virtual mode, but wherever you are, please give a big round of applause to encourage the efforts made by these people in improving the cleanliness. Please, wherever you are, and the winner is from Andhra Pradesh District Hospital, Vijayanagaram. इन द दूसरी कैटेगरी हमारी सिविल अस्पताल और सब एसडीएच की होती है. इसमें विनर हैं एरिया हॉस्पिटल रामचंद्रपुरम फ्रॉम, तो ईस्ट गोदावरी डिस्ट्रिक्ट से एरिया हॉस्पिटल रामचंद्रपुरम इज द विनर इन सीएचसी कैटेगरी. अब चलते हैं अरुणाचल प्रदेश की तरफ. अरुणाचल प्रदेश के अंदर जिला अस्पताल के विनर है बेकिन पैटर्न जनरल हॉस्पिटल फ्रॉम ईस्ट सियांग डिस्ट्रिक्ट. And in the SDH and CHC is the Community Health Center Ruskin, again from East Siang district. Give big round of applause. अब चलते हैं आसाम की ओर. आसाम के अंदर जिला अस्पताल कैटेगरी के विनर हैं, रनर अप से शुरुआत करेंगे. रनर अप हैं जिला अस्पताल हैफ्लॉन्ग दिमा हसाओ से, और विजेता फर्स्ट प्राइज प्राप्त किया है तिनसुकिया सिविल अस्पताल ने जिला अस्पताल की कैटेगरी के अंदर. एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी के विनर है डिमाओ मॉडल हॉस्पिटल फ्रॉम शिवसागर. चलते हैं बिहार राज्य की तरफ. बिहार राज्य के अंतर्गत जिला अस्पताल कैटेगरी में द्वितीय स्थान प्राप्त किया है जिला अस्पताल शेखुपुरा ने, और विजेता हैं जिला अस्पताल बांका. ये बांका टीम के सदस्य जो आपके साथ जुड़े हुए हैं. इसके बाद चलते हैं एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी में, जिसके पुरस्कार विजेता है कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर जगदीशपुर भागलपुर, जिला भागलपुर से. चलते यूनियन टेरिटरी चंडीगढ़ की तरफ. चंडीगढ़ के अंदर हमारे विनर एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी के विनर हैं सिविल हॉस्पिटल सेक्टर 45 चंडीगढ़. प्रथम पुरस्कार. छत्तीसगढ़ में जिला अस्पताल में द्वितीय पुरस्कार प्राप्त किया है जिला अस्पताल रायपुर ने, और प्रथम पुरस्कार प्राप्त किया है जिला अस्पताल मुंगेली ने. एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी के विनर हैं कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर लोरमी फ्रॉम मुंगेली डिस्ट्रिक्ट, और अर्बन सीएचसी भी यहाँ पे पुरस्कार मिला है अर्बन कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर गुदियारी जिला रायपुर से. सो उनके लिए बधाई के पात्र हैं सब लोग, सब विजेता हमारे. दादरा नगर हवेली हमारी यूनियन टेरिटरी के अंतर्गत सिर्फ सीएचसी कैटेगरी के विनर हैं सब डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल खनवेल. इसके बाद हम चलते हैं दमन एंड दीव की तरफ. दमन एंड दीव के अंदर भी हमारे पास कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर और एसडीएच की कैटेगरी में विजेता है सीएचसी गोगला. गोवा राज्य के अंदर एसडीएच सीएचसी कैटेगरी के विनर हैं सीएचसी कंकोना. उसके बाद चलते हैं गुजरात की तरफ. गुजरात में जिला अस्पताल के द्वितीय पुरस्कार विजेता हैं JZM एंड जनरल हॉस्पिटल खेड़ा, और विनर है जनरल हॉस्पिटल व्यारा. व्यारा इज ऑल्सो एनक्वा सर्टिफाइड आई मस्ट टेल यू. एंड अगेन और एसडीएच कैटेगरी में सब डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल दीसा बांसकाठा डिस्ट्रिक्ट से एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी के विजेता. हरियाणा राज्य के अंदर हर वर्ष एक नया विजेता उभर कर आता है. इस वर्ष के विजेता है डिस्ट्रिक्ट सिविल अस्पताल सोनीपत, और एसडीएच कैटेगरी के अंदर एक नए विनर उभर कर आए हैं सिविल हॉस्पिटल आदमपुर जिला हिसार से. हिमाचल प्रदेश राज्य की बात करें तो जिला अस्पताल के कैटेगरी में विनर है जोनल अस्पताल धर्मशाला. वेरी कंसिस्टेंट, वेरी परफॉर्मेंट. maybe it's their third time that they are getting the first prize. कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर बीर कांगड़ा को प्रथम पुरस्कार मिलता है एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी में. जम्मू और कश्मीर की अगर हम बात करें तो जिला अस्पताल कैटेगरी के विनर हैं जिला अस्पताल रियासी, और कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर और एसडीएच कैटेगरी की बात करें तो सीएचसी उरी जिला बारामुल्ला से. झारखंड राज्य में की बात करें तो सबसे जिला अस्पताल में विनर हैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल पाकुर, और एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी में कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर महेशपुर, ये भी जिला पाकुर से. नाउ लेट्स कम टू कर्नाटका. Karnataka has a very fierce competition and there was lot of ties under there. There were two joint runner-up. The first is MC Gen Teaching District Hospital Shivamoga, got joint winner. Another joint runner-up was Vijaypura District Hospital. Both of them got the runner-up. And once again, as far as winners are concerned, there is again a triple tie. The joint winners are Ballari District Hospital, Emergency and Trauma Care Center, Bengaluru Urban, Keep on clapping. Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Chest Disease, Bengaluru Urban. Thank you. इसके बाद and the community health CHC SDH category, the winner is Community Health Center Mugur from Mysuru district, and Urban Community Health Center Jayanagar again from Mysuru district. So now come to the God's own land Kerala, and in Kerala in the under district hospital category, Women and Child Hospital Monnapari Malapuram got the winner award, and in SDH and CHC category the winner is Taluk Hospital Payanur. And runner-up Madhya Pradesh. Yes. The runner-up district hospital, there are two runner-ups because of more than 35 districts. The runner-up one is district hospital Bhind, and the second runner and the winner is district hospital Sioni under district hospital category. And then civil hospital Elgin Jabalpur gets winner under SDH and CHC category. In the state of Maharashtra, under the district hospital category, the runner-up is General Hospital Malegaon from Nasik district, and the winner for the under district hospital is District Hospital Nasik. Under the SDH and CHC category, Rural Hospital Shirirampur from Ahmednagar gets the first prize. In the state of Manipur, under the district hospital category, District Hospital Thobal gets the first prize, the proud team at their entrance. And under Community Health Center, Wongai from Imphal district gets the winner's prize under SDH and CHC category. In the state of Meghalaya, in the district hospital category, winner is William Nagar Civil Hospital from East Garo Hills, and the winner under SDH and CHC category is CHC Moflong from East Khasi Hills. In the state of Mizoram, the winner in the SDH and CHC category is CHC Sokarwadi from Aizoli district, East district. In the state of Nagaland, the winner is under CHC Changtongia from Mokongchung district. It's a very, very remote place. I had the but they've got in the state of Odisha, the runner-up in the district hospital category is District Hospital Kalahandi. This is a hospital which is NQA certified, which is Lakshya certified, which is Kaya Kalpavadi. So triple laurels to the team, and runner and the winner is District Hospital Angul in the district hospital category. And in the SDH and CHC category, Subdivision Hospital Rairangpur from Mayurbhanj district wins the first prize. In the state of Punjab, again there was competition was quite tough. Here also we find equal scores as far as this concerned. So there are joint winners, that is District Hospital Gurdaspur and District Hospital Nawashehar. Both scored equally and both have been awarded the first prize under District Hospital category, and CHC Mukeria gets the winner prize under SDH and CHC category. In the state of Rajasthan की हम अगर बात करें तो जिला अस्पताल में फर्स्ट रनर अप द्वितीय पुरस्कार मिलता है जिला अस्पताल प्रतापगढ़ को, रनर अप द्वितीय और विजेता हैं जिला अस्पताल श्री गंगानगर। और एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी की बात करें तो सीएचसी मंडरेला झुंझुनू डिस्ट्रिक्ट से प्रथम पुरस्कार प्राप्त करने में सफल हुए। बात सिक्किम में एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी के विनर है कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर रेनॉक फ्रॉम ईस्ट सिक्किम डिस्ट्रिक्ट। तमिलनाडु, इन द स्टेट ऑफ तमिलनाडु, द विनर, द फर्स्ट रनर अप, the runner up is the district headquarter hospital Mannaparai from Tiruchirappalli district, and the winner is district headquarter hospital Kovilpatti from Thoothukudi district. This is the winner under district hospital category. Sub district hospital Srirangam from Tiruchirappalli is the winner under SDH category, as well as CHC Mallakanera from Virudhunagar gets the winner under SDH and CHC category. Also, Urban Community Health Center Chinnapuru from Valasakaram gets the first prize under Urban Community Health Centers category. In the state of Telangana, there are again two joint runner-up for district under district hospital category, that is District Hospital Bodhan Nizamabad and District Hospital Jangaon. Two runner-up, and again triple tie in the District Hospital Peddapalai, joint winner. District Hospital Sirisila, joint winner, and District Hospital Tandur from Vikarabad, joint winner. Three joint winners in the District Hospital category, that is the area hospital Maswada Kamareddy got the first prize under SDH and CHC category. In the state of Tripura, the winner is Tripura Sundari Subdivisional Hospital from Gomti district is the winner under SDH and CHC category. उत्तर प्रदेश की बात अगर हम करें तो जहां दो रनर अप हैं, तो रनर अप 2 है एमएमजी हॉस्पिटल वुमेन हॉस्पिटल गाजियाबाद, वहां के प्राउड स्टाफ मेंबर आर देयर. वी एंड अगेन द रनर अप 1 इज मोतीलाल नेहरू डिविजनल हॉस्पिटल, जो कोलविन हॉस्पिटल के नाम से भी जानते हैं प्रयागराज डिस्ट्रिक्ट से. एंड द डिस्ट्रिक्ट वुमेन हॉस्पिटल मुजफ्फरनगर गेट्स द विनर. प्रथम पुरस्कार मिलता है जिला अस्पताल कैटेगरी के अंतर्गत. और कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर नदीगांव जलौन से को प्रथम पुरस्कार मिलता है एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी के अंदर. उत्तराखंड के अंदर दो जॉइंट विनर रहे, जिला अस्पताल अल्मोड़ा और जिला अस्पताल रुद्रप्रयाग, दोनों को सम्मिलित विजेता रहे डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल कैटेगरी में. और इन सब के विजेता रहे सब एसडीएच और सीएचसी कैटेगरी के विजेता रहे सब डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल रुड़की हरिद्वार. वेस्ट बंगाल, पश्चिम बंगाल, इन द स्टेट ऑफ वेस्ट बंगाल द विनर डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल इज डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल सिलीगुड़ी फ्रॉम दार्जिलिंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट एंड द विनर अंडर एसडीएच एंड सीएचसी कैटेगरी इज रूरल हॉस्पिटल राजगंज जलपाईगुड़ी. So with this we end the states and UTs award winnees, and now let's come to the central government institution. I must say that the awards were divided into two categories, category A and category B, and till date we are not only we are awarding this facility, we are declaring the award, sir. Right now it has not yet been disclosed, so all the 24 facilities which have participated are eagerly waiting. And let's start with category A of the government hospital. Here eight central government institutions participated, and among them were old. So we'll start with the commendation awards. Commendation award goes to the facility scoring 80% or more, and the commendation award goes to PGI Chandigarh and Safdarjung Hospital from New Delhi. So the two we have got among the 6. Let's guess who gets the second prize. Runner-up, and the runner-up is Jipmer Puducherry, which is a consistent name in Kayakalp Awards, only the position change. So right from the inception they are getting, and the first prize goes to none other than All India Institute of New Delhi. Again, this is a repetition. Last year also AIIMS New Delhi got. So even sustenance is not the problem as far as Kayakalp is concerned. So अब बात करते हैं कैटेगरी बी की. कैटेगरी बी में 16 संस्थाओं ने भाग लिया और बहुत फियर्स कंपटीशन था. इंडिपेंडेंट इवेल्युएशन हुआ और इसमें कमेंडेशन अवार्ड मिला एम्स जोधपुर, एम्स रायपुर, एम्स ऋषिकेश, निग्रिम्स शिलोंग, निम्हांस बेंगलुरु एंड NIRTD न्यू दिल्ली. सभी अस्पताल के 80 से अधिक प्रतिशत से अधिक अंक ही नहीं आए और बहुत कम मार्जिन रहा है. मैडम गायत्री मिश्रा वुड बी नोइंग बेटर. द कंपटीशन वाज वेरी टफ, एंड द श्री विनोबा भावे सिविल हॉस्पिटल सिलवासा got the runner up prize under the category B for the central government institutions, and the new winner is this time emerged out is AIIMS Bhubaneswar. I recollect it was not even from the commendation awards to coming to the first prize is really a big achievement. We congratulate to the team. With this we end the award ceremony. I congratulate the next year when we have hopefully a physical award ceremony, and we would be proud to facilitate them at New Delhi. Now, I invite our chief guest, Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Harshvardhan ji, to address the states and awardee health facilities. Your words have been a source of inspiration and showed us further road, sir. Please, sir.
Shrimati Vandana Gurnani, Additional Secretary and Managing Director of National Health Mission, Shri Vikas Sheel ji, Joint Secretary Policy, Madam Gayatri Mishra, Joint Secretary Hospital Section, Dr. Sachin Mittal and Director National Health Mission, Mr. Nilambuj, Joint Secretary Ministry, Dr. J.N. Srivastav, ED National Health Systems Resource Center, Mr. Padam Khanna, Senior Consultant National Health Systems Resource Center, Dr. Parminder Gautam, and Dr. Sushant Agrawal. And of course, my dear esteemed colleague from the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, I forgot Ashwini Chaube ji, you can see him on the screen, and all the dear friends of my healthcare delivery system from all parts of the country, from Kerala to Jammu Kashmir and from Gujarat to Assam and up to Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram. We saw everybody's participation in this. But I feel so sad and sorry that I can't see you physically, and I recall the program that we had organized, I think in 2019, October 2019, when most of you had come and joined us in New Delhi, and I had the feel of how exciting this program is and how enthusiastic you were, and how yesterday also I got a few text messages from some people who have got these awards. A text message from one of my juniors in medical college that, oh, I'm getting an award from you, but I can't see the recipient here. But anyway, we have to congratulate all of you. And I know that there are some photographs that have been shown of the people who are part of that facility, but there are many behind the scenes also. It's not only those who have been part of this function. Some are participating through the photograph. Some are participating maybe at that particular site in the hospital. They are now connected to us. I have been told that there are few who have been provided only the listening mode facility, and I think most of you are like that. So it's a unique program, because we have had programs in virtual mode also, where we get the participation from the other side also. But I was told that this being a program where there is so much of huge participation from so many people, and it's the activity starts of giving and choosing awards, etc., from AIIMS New Delhi up to the level of the health and wellness centers across the country. A lot of states are participating, district hospitals, everywhere, and so many have been awarded. And as I said, this is an award which is a recognition of the joint efforts of not only the doctors, but all those who work at the health facilities, all those patients who come over there, and then the decision also is not so easy to make. So, and it was very rightly pointed out in the beginning by the compare of the program that this is a program in which nobody loses. Everybody is actually gaining, and everybody is contributing. So my dear friends all over the country, my dear colleagues, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you, and our heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you all across the country, from all my colleagues here who are sitting here, and also from the Union Health Secretary, and basically from the Prime Minister of India, because as you all may recall that in 2014 Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji had given the clarion call of Swachhagrah from Rajpath, and I think it was on 2nd of October 2014, urging everyone to unite for clean and green India. And it's just about 6 years from that time, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan's foundation, as I said, was laid on that very pious day, which is the birthday of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, and also the birthday of another son of the soil, Lal Bahadur Shastri ji, our former Prime Minister. And there could not have been a more fitting tribute to these to the memory of the father of the nation on that particular day. Our Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, as has been said and elaborated earlier by Vandana ji also and my colleague Ashwini ji also, it has been an internationally acclaimed program by now, a visionary program which has been able to spread the message of Swachhata to every household in the country, on every road, in every village, and in every city of India, even in the remotest part of the country. Swachh Bharat Mission, in its 8th year of implementation, has become a national movement which has been able to evoke the sense of responsibility and pride in the citizens of the country. In line with Swachh Bharat's mission's vision, you all know that Ministry of Health had launched the Kayakalp program in 2015. And as the name Kayakalp suggests, the initiative aimed to rejuvenate public health facilities by promoting cleanliness, hygiene, and infection control practices. I am delighted to note that Kayakalp has become a popular and revered award among the Committee of Public Health Facilities in the country. Each year, public health facilities which perform outstandingly are recognized, incentivized, and felicitated. Kayakalp has not been only been able to improve our public health facilities, but has also made significant impact in molding the behavior of masses. This paradigm shift is well reflected in the increasing number of satisfied patients as surveyed through Mera Aspatal. Importance of Kayakalp initiative has been amply demonstrated during the current COVID pandemic. I must applaud the entire public health system of the country, which rose to the occasion to tackle the global emergency with great grit and courage. Fatality rate due to COVID in India has been one of the lowest in the world. The credit of this spectacular performance goes to the dedication of our doctors, nurses, paramedical, and support staff. Equally important has been the strengthening of hospitals and health centers undertaken during the last couple of years. Initiatives like Kayakalp have also been contributing to the enhancement of the public health facilities in terms of ensuring robust practices for hygiene and sanitation, infection control, waste management, and support services at the facility level. Another remarkable effort under Kayakalp has been promoting eco-friendly initiatives such as herbal garden, rainwater harvesting and LED bulbs. It has been discussed in detail by my colleague minister. Friends, progress always needs to be quantified, assessed and verified. In this regard, last year we decided to give weightage to perception of patients in respect of facilities cleanliness in overall Kayakalp ranking. This becomes important and tells us what patients feel about the upkeep and sanitation. I am delighted to share with you the fact that the scheme, which started with the participation of 716 district hospitals and central government institutions in 2015-16, has now spread to 26,172 public health facilities. I think this progress is remarkable, extremely, I would say, encouraging, and gives us a lot of inspiration to work still harder. Another remarkable fact worth highlighting is that while in the first year only 100 healthcare facilities had achieved the Kayakalp benchmark of attaining minimum 70% score, the number of Kayakalp facilities has increased to 7,615 in 2019-2020. There has been a steady growth in number of Kayakalp facilities across the central, state and district level facilities, as well as even in the peripheral health setup in small health facilities. It is my personal desire as well as my belief that all our healthcare facilities will be able to achieve the benchmark score by the year 2020, when under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, we deliver a new India to our people on the occasion of 75 years of India's independence. And when I say this, I really mean it. And I am confident that with the determination and sincerity and dedication that you have pursued from 2015 to 2020, and the way our country could rise to the occasion in 2020, we could make sure that all our health facilities, they delivered all the non-COVID services also. We could take care of our COVID patients also. We could take care of the sanitation issues and all related issues. And now that this has become a movement, not only of the people, and within the society also, I feel that the hospitals and the healthcare facilities, they have to develop this real commitment for this particular Swachh Bharat movement. And the maximum dividends that we get is by this for our own health sector, not only in the hospitals but outside also. So the messages that they flow out of the hospitals and the changes in behavior that you will introduce, this will certainly ensure that what I said, 2022, next year, August 15 is going to be a very important day. We'll complete 75 years of our independence. And I remember in 2017, I was part of that function. At 6 o'clock in the evening, the Prime Minister suddenly said, imagine you were in 1942. And today, when he reminded the countrymen that in 1942 there was a Quit India movement, and 5 years later we got independence. So in 2017 at 6 o'clock in that function, I heard the Prime Minister saying that why don't you all dream with me to deliver a new India 5 years later when we complete 75 years of our independence. And we have seen that in the last 5 years, 6 years since he has been in power from 2014 onwards, a lot of visionary programs have been introduced, and the maximum benefit of these programs is actually being enjoyed by the people in the health sector, whether it is the Swachh Bharat, whether it is a program to give cylinders to the poor women, whether it is a clean air program, whether it's all programs. The program right now which is being taken up passionately by the Prime Minister is about providing potable drinking water, tap water to every citizen of this country. This is also going to produce rich dividends for the health sector, and all the programs that we have seen over the years. Even the program around this mask that we were forced to wear in 2020, this COVID appropriate behavior. Now most of my friends, colleagues and doctors, they tell me that the incidence of other communicable diseases which used to spread through droplet infection and all, they have all dropped down. In the private hospitals also there are far lesser number of patients, and we all know that hospital acquired infections is a big challenge. So when we will ensure that maybe in the name of Kayakalp itself, if things will start improving inside the hospitals, if those ultimately, a significant number was told today that these are the health and wellness centers which have actually got the prize today. So if a health and wellness center where there are not too many people, where there are not too many very highly you can say educated doctors or other support staff, if they can maintain those standards and trying to compete with the big institutions, so I am sure that all of you, if you pledge that next year by 2022, it's not only the 70%, but 100% of us will try to get all our facilities, attain the Kayakalp parameters, minimum Kayakalp parameters. It is very much possible. So I would use this occasion to appeal to all the health administrators of the country to take a renewed pledge. You have now the experience of Kayakalp also for 5 years. And you now also have the experience of the Swachh Bharat mission for 6 years. You also have the experience of so many other programs. And you, the best of it is that you have the experience of handling and fighting COVID, where we started from zero and we have achieved a level where our parameters are not only comparable, where they are the best in the whole world. We can compete with the US, we can compete with UK, we can compete with any developed country, and we will find that the parameters which have been defined or proposed by international bodies to assess the impact of COVID and the quality of fight of a particular country against COVID, on all the parameters we see that we are behaving much better than any other country. So if we focus on this Kayakalp activity specifically also, apart from handling diseases, contributing to the strengthening of the various national programs, etc., I am sure that we will be able to achieve. So I will request my own officers also, the people who are involved with the National Health Mission and the mission directors all over the country, to give a special and very focused impetus to this particular activity, which will automatically as a byproduct help us in strengthening the other program. It has to be the other way. Means we are strengthening our programs, but if we strengthen this aspect, it will give us far more richer dividends. So friend, let me tell you ours is not a government that rests on its laurels. We strive for continual improvement and progress. And encouraged by the success of Kaya Kalp initiative, as I mentioned, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has collaborated with the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation and has launched the Swasth Sarvatra program. Under the program, one community health center situated within the open defecation free block receives one-time grant of rupees 10 lakhs under the National Health Mission for undertaking improvement activities so that the health center is able to become a Kaya Kalp community health center. You would be proud to know the success of this initiative has not been limited only to India. It has been internationally applauded during the 72nd World Health Assembly, which was held in May 2019, and its success is duly recognized in Global Baseline Report 2019 published by WHO, UNICEF and JMP. The report has praised the contribution of Kaya Kalp in improvement in WASH indicators in India. So it's not only that we are actually acknowledging, the whole world and the highest bodies which actually handle health, which give advice to the whole world, to the member states, they are also. So even the initiative or the contribution of a health worker working at the health and wellness centers, it is being appreciated in Geneva, it is being appreciated at other places by the international organizations. So this applaud for you is not coming from only these people who are here in the health ministry, it is coming from the highest quarters all over the world. So you have to accept their congratulations also. I would like to applaud not all the healthcare facilities for striving to achieve excellence under this initiative, but all the people who are involved in this endeavor, and heartiest congratulations to the winning hospitals. Before I conclude, I would like to express my immense appreciation for all the central government institutions for providing clinical leadership in management of COVID patients. The role of states and the district facilities has not been less significant by any measure. I applaud all of them for providing great high quality COVID care. With the 2 vaccines approved now for emergency use to be rolled out very soon, we are moving closer to ending this pandemic. But we must remember that COVID-19 won't be the last exigency to test humankind's resolve. We must not lose sight of our goal and must continue to keep investing to building resilient healthcare systems in order to achieve our ultimate target of achieving universal health coverage, the dream of our Prime Minister. Wishing you all great health and a very happy new year. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity to preside over this prestigious ceremony. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your kind words of appreciation and encouragement. आपके उत्साहवर्धक व्यक्तित्व से समूचे स्वास्थ्य तंत्र में एक नई उमंग, एक नए उत्साह का संचार होगा और अगले वर्ष कायाकल्प विजेताओं की संख्या में उत्तरोत्तर वृद्धि होगी. Now I invite Joint Secretary Policy Shri Vikashil sir to give the vote of thanks.
At the outset, I would like to thank Honorable Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Harshvardhan ji, for taking time out of his very busy schedule for this function today. Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words, and I assure you that under your leadership and guidance, the teams in the states and in all our health facilities will strive to achieve even more success in terms of achieving Kayakalp norms going forward. मैं हृदय से आभारी हूँ माननीय स्वास्थ्य राज्य मंत्री श्री अश्विनी कुमार चौबे जी का, जिन्होंने इस कार्यक्रम के लिए समय निकाला और हमें मार्गदर्शन दिया. आई एम थैंकफुल टू एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी एंड मिशन डायरेक्टर श्रीमती वंदना गुरनानी जी. Under her able guidance and leadership and constant persuasion, we have all been working with the states to make this possible today. I'm also thankful to all my colleagues from the ministry, Srimati Gayatri Mishra ji, Shri Nilambut Sharan ji, who have taken time out and attended this function, and also have worked with the central institutions in terms of them achieving the Kayakalp norms. I'm also thankful to all the state teams, the mission directors who attended today the function, and those who have not attended also, for providing the necessary leadership at the state level in terms of pursuing and constantly persisting upon the health facilities to achieve better norms for sanitation and Kayakalp. Special word of thanks to all the awardees, central institutions as well as state government's health facilities and their teams, those who could join us and those who could not, for their hard work and dedication, because of which we are celebrating the Kayakalp felicitation ceremony today. I'm also thankful to the whole team of NSHRC for anchoring the Kayakalp scheme and making sure that all the evaluations were done impartially, objectively, and the winners were identified in a very objective manner. A special word of thanks to my team in the NHM, which has been coordinating behind the scene for making this possible, sir. Sir, I would like to urge upon the states that going forward, all our health facilities must strive to participate. Now that we have Kayakalp norms for the health and wellness centers also, I'm sure that this number is only going to grow exponentially. The year 2021 for Kayakalp has been a bit challenging, but there is still 2.5 months left. I would urge upon the states to complete the self-assessment, peer assessment and external evaluation for Kayakalp 2021. And just as Haryana has already finalized their list of awardees for this year, which is a especially challenging year, I think we owe it to our health workers at these health facilities who are tirelessly working not only for delivering COVID services, non-COVID services, but also for maintaining high standards of sanitation and making sure that their facilities get certified as Kayakalp. I'd request all colleagues and teams in the states to please support them, complete the assessment process for 2021, and hopefully for the award distribution ceremony of 2021, we can meet soon in the months of June or July this year itself. And with those words, sir, I again thank everybody, and thank you very much everyone for making this possible and attending the function. Thank you, sir.